Hi, I'm Jay Seville, the team leader of the JustNewListings.com team in Wilmington, North Carolina. And I also own JustNewListings.com Realty up in North Carolina and up in Washington, D.C. rather, and Virginia. Landfall is a neighborhood that I work a lot with because when I used to live in Northern Virginia, my typical sales were $500,000. The last two were 1.1 and 1.7. So when I arrived at Wilmington some time ago, I needed to be in the same price brackets what I'm used to. So landfall is my focus. I'm going to give you an update on the market, and it's been about 3 months since I did this for landfall. But it's good probably 4 times a year to share with you the trends and give you a feel for the marketplace. So here we are going back to the numbers for August, September. And first thing with landfall to see is that you look at the number of sales comparing right here June, July, and August of 11 with June, July, and August of 2012. And there's a staggering increase because here you have 18, 17, 16 transactions. Back here you only have 10, 6, and 6. So there was a 113% increase in the number of sales this year in landfall if you look at the last few months. That is amazing. That coincides well with the rest of the spring boom that happened here in Wilmington. It really was a turning of the corner, if you will. There also happens to be 20% less inventory. Well, when you're selling so many more houses, you're bound to get less inventory. So all that keeps prices very stable. Higher demand, lower inventory, stable or appreciating prices. All right, next let's look at days on market. One of the interesting trends here is that it's taking longer to sell homes now than it was 15 months ago. And I think one of the reasons for that is that the sellers are feeling empowered. They know there's higher demand, they know there's much more transactions, so they are holding out for their prices more, and therefore they're not in a hurry to sell the house or to work with the first offer they get. So that's sort of what's happening there. As you can see, the sold price compared to list price is pretty steady around 93%. And then finally, you look at the big picture here, inventory. It used to be around 30 months of inventory. Now, as of August, September, it's down to 13. That is a dramatic decrease. A couple reasons for that. More homes have been selling, so that naturally decreases inventory. And then probably a lot of people back here a year ago rented their homes out, and that decreased the inventory for sale as well. I would normally show you a few of the recent listings, but I'm finding that as I use Drag and Speak to actually dictate and record the text of these videos, it's not allowing me to do so many programs simultaneously, as they are very heavy software to be running on a computer. So I'll do a separate video for that and give you some observations based on listings in landfall from the last month and what they tell us about the neighborhood in case you're looking into it and are learning the market.